morning, Kate, and thank you so much for being with us here at SAF TV.
Good morning.
What are the main changes in consumer behaviour that will affect trends for the gift sector?
Well, we're seeing a number of changes really happening in consumer behaviour. One of those is anti-sameness celebration. So people are beginning to reject traditional values or traditional methods of celebration. We're seeing this manifest in different ways. There's been a rise in, for example, celebrant-led weddings and celebrations that really rewrite the rules. People are wanting to celebrate on their own terms, in their own way, and they're finding ever more unique ways to do this and expressing themselves in these smaller, more intimate, more unique celebrations. And another behaviour change we're seeing is a shift in attitude towards ageing. It's rewriting the ageing narrative and a rebellion against anti-ageing messaging in beauty and well-being. And people are really embracing ageing and seeing it as more of a positive thing. So that will have an impact on sentiments in the gift and greeting sector and how we talk about ageing. Thirdly, we're seeing people really feel weighed down by the weight of perfection. Many people are tired of seeing these insta-perfect lifestyles and feeling like they need to measure up to that, and that's beginning to impact the way that people choose to celebrate, expressing themselves in more individual ways and finding new ways to find joy in celebration.
What are the key products that buyers should be adding to their range?
Well, one thing we've seen really ramp up in the last, 6 months or so, and end of 23 and 24 are really super stylized board games for the home. We've seen multiple examples of this across the show this week, and really colourful, joyous interpretations of board games in different materials like marble, glass, perspex, stone, wood, and pieces that look beautiful on the coffee table when they're not in use as well. Another thing we're seeing are sculptural candlesticks. So having that real kind of statement candelabra or single candlestick, which really stands out on the mantle or on the dinner table, is a key piece to have in the range. In the tech sector, we're seeing really beautiful interpretations of technology products such as musical speakers or even kettles and microwaves in much more joyous colours, materials and finishes. Really thinking about the aesthetics of these and adding gorgeous touches to the finish.
What are the biggest opportunities in the gift sector?
Well, there's one opportunity that we really think feels very new for retailers and brands to be aware of, and that's the idea that many people are turning to introspection for their own well-being and needing to really find space for reflection. You might think that that's a real sort of anti-party trend at first glance, but actually it creates a lot of good opportunities for solo celebrations and really small, minimal celebrations. For example, that might manifest in product, in things like florals. We're seeing a shift from these big, showy, kind of flowing, wild, overgrown bouquets to more single stem, beautifully stylized florals placed in a vase. So it's a real opportunity there to think about how people might celebrate on a more quiet, introspective level.
How about the Christmas sector? What are the main trends that both brands and retailers should be aware of?
Well, across the show, we've seen multiple examples of this kind of fantastical forest trend, magic in the dark theme. So lots of toadstools, lots of midnight moths and beetles and iridescent glow and finishes in beautiful new colours, I guess, for the kind of typical forest theme. We're seeing a bit more of those kind of purples and greens come through. For baubles, we're seeing some really nice interpretations of baubles. So where you've got things encased inside the bauble, whether it be dried florals and leaves within a glass bauble, or whether it's baubles with carved out holes for little animals to nestle within. There's this real trend for uber glamour, lots of dripping crystals, things like champagne glasses and perfume bottles, and this is kind of coming from Regency core inspiration. Things like Bridgerton are inspiring this really over-the-top decor, lace-covered baubles and beaded and floral baubles. Outside of sort of traditional Christmas decoration, we've seen many examples of brands who are celebrating different cultures and their decoration styles, whether that be Kashmiri, hand-painted baubles, or nods to different religions within Christmas decorations. We're seeing Hamza, Hindu gods. There was a tree at, I think it was Libra Decor, had this lovely collection called Fantasia, which was a nod to many different cultures and had different references, so Hamza baubles and Dutch art and Japanese sumo wrestlers, all celebrated on one really colourful, really bold tree.
So a bit more inclusive.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Thank you so much, Kate, for being with us here this morning.
No problem. Thank you.
And thank you for watching.